Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most debated topics in Agile development, estimation. Whether you're using story points, person hours, or even the controversial no estimate, the question remains, what's the best way to estimate? In this video, we'll explore the nuances of story points, discuss why planning poker might be failing your team, and introduce a simple yet effective way to improve your estimations. First, let's get to the basics. What exactly are story points? Story points are a unit of measure that accounts for the overall size of a task. This includes factors like complexity, effort, and uncertainty. When you estimate using story points, you're assigning a relative value to each item in your product backlog. But here's the catch. It's all about relativity. When an item is rated as a 2, it means it's roughly twice as large as an item rated as a 1. This largeness could refer to the amount of effort required, the complexity involved, or the level of uncertainty. But it's not an exact science. Rather, it's a way to maintain consistency in how you view different items in relation to one another. But here's where things get tricky. If I tell you an item is worth 3 story points, what does that actually mean? 3 points compared to what? In relativity, you always need a baseline. For example, if you've decided that a simple add-edit page is worth 8 points, and now you're faced with a slightly more complex version of that page, you might assign it 13 points. But maintaining this kind of relative estimation across multiple items and sprints can be challenging. So what do? Many teams turn to a method called planning poker. Planning poker is an agile estimation technique based on consensus. According to Mike Cohn, each team member holds a deck of cards with numbers that represent story points. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 40, and even 100. Here's how it works. After discussing a backlog item, each team member privately selects a card representing their estimate. Once everyone's ready, the cards are revealed simultaneously. But here's the problem. In the real world, team members often forget the relative nature of story points. They start thinking in terms of hours or days instead. When someone assigns 2 story points to an item, they might be subconsciously thinking, this will take me 1 hour, and maybe another hour for the front-end developer, so let's go with 2 points. This disconnect can make planning poker an ineffective method for estimating story points. Over time, the points lose their meaning and might as well be person hours or days. So how do we fix this? Let me introduce you to the estimation board, a simple yet powerful tool. Here's how it works. During your planning poker session, after estimating each item, place it on the estimation board. This could be a physical whiteboard or a digital board if you're working with a remote team. Create a column for each category of story points. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and so on. As you estimate, place each item in its respective column. Continue this process for all items. Once you've estimated everything, revisit the board. Ask the team to review the items within each column. For instance, if you have 3 items in the 2 points column, ask, do these items really have the same effort and complexity? Should they be in the same column? If the answer is no, adjust the columns accordingly. This method allows your team to double-check the relative sizing of items, ensuring your estimates remain consistent and meaningful. Remember, in Agile, the process of planning is more important than the plan itself. By using an estimation board, you're not just estimating, you're facilitating a deeper conversation about the product backlog, uncovering new ideas, and aligning your team's understanding of the work ahead. So, whether you're struggling with planning poker or just looking to improve your estimation process, give the estimation board a try. It's a small change that can make a big difference in how your team approaches estimates. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Agile tips and tricks. Until next time, happy planning.